What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 41, titled The Abyss. Last episode I felt was I think it is the most information heavy kind of, up to this point, reveals of any episodes we've gotten. Because it's been a big question that I've had for a long time, like, where did Hohenheim and the father come from? Where did they originate from? Are they other beings from another planet? Or, just all this type of stuff. And we got the information that it was pretty much man-made, experimented, and which looked like through alchemy. So it's just a lot of the questions that I had last episode. I'm not going to sit here and go through all of them again because we had that 40-minute discussion or 40-minute episode last episode. But all those questions pretty much stand. How did Van Hohenheim's teacher even come up with this? How was this a thought or an experiment to even conjure? Where did he get this, information or notes to follow to come up with this? And then how does the homunculus know all the information that it knows? Where is it getting this from? And just, all those related questions. And then is the father's goal, the reason he's doing all this again is because maybe his immortality, he is immortal, but he's immortal on a timetable, and maybe it's running out, so he's trying to like re-up again for another 100, 200,000 years or however long it's been. But and we know that Van Hohenheim got turned into a Philosopher's Stone himself. So what does that grant him the ability to do? Can he give out Philosopher's Stone like we saw the father kind of pull out of his like third eye? What does it? We saw him kind of rearrange the physical mass of another human to help their kind of life and will. Just a lot. Even though we got answers, there's still a lot to go off of. But we'll go ahead and get it started. We just skipped through the opening. We're pressing play on episode 41 right now. We got 23 episodes left. Oh, captions. And we're still trying to figure out what they're about to run into up here. Excuse me, put this phone on silent. And Armstrong, Lieutenant Armstrong, has weaved her way into Central. No way Fuhrer Bradley just like doesn't suspect that. The Abyss. Let's see what we got. Ed, you've gone too far down this rabbit hole to know that there's no way to get out of this without killing. I agree, but we know the main character, the kid, he's not going to want people killed and all that. I agree, but he's young and hopeful and, you know, so we'll see. Oh, I mean, what are you going to do? Get in the way? Fight them now? What's about to happen right here? Okay, they're making. Why do we zoom in on like his holster right there for 15 seconds and only show him getting fought like he was about to get stabbed in the back? That was. Oh, did Van Hohenheim start? Did he just take Alcahest? Did he take alchemy to other lands and spread it? That's what they kind of implied there. I wonder if that kind of EMP blast, um, would it affect Hohenheim? I don't know where his alchemy stems from, but if he's the one that kind of maybe founded alkahestry, maybe he made it pretty far. That was a pretty dope shot of Scar right there. I still think they should go north, but they need to somehow hide within the northern fortress. They would hide them there. Central Command might not know where to specifically look. It could be hidden rooms or something. Somebody watching them. Oh, they just gotta. Jesus. He's gonna fall. He's gonna. I hope whatever Ed does doesn't make things worse. Like, he might save Kimberly and his men, but does saving them cause one of the northern men to get killed or something like that? He's gonna stand in front of Kimberly or something wild like that. Ed's gonna pop up. Yep. He could take the shot. He's gonna have. Great job, Ed. Could have at least sniped out a leg or something. Oh. His other men turn into chimeras? Yep. Well, they've already convinced two. Maybe they can, power of friendship talk these two down. I hope Miles doesn't follow him and get taken out. Bro, they've got animal senses. Come on now. I would have much rather turned into a lion slash gorilla than what the other two got turned into. He's lucky that he didn't fall with that blade going right through his chest. Oh god. Their senses. Yeah, they won't be able to sense him. That'll do it. Using that periodic table. And pull out that stone. Yeah. And why is it that he swallows it? Can he not just hold it? The stone. The stone. Oh man, that shit's gone. You can't transmute because what? The circle's damaged? Oh god. We know Ed's not gonna die, but what the hell is this about to turn into? They just stuck down in the middle of a mine shaft. The two of them. Or did Kimberly make it out? He is so lucky that blade didn't break off in him. All the falling he's been doing. That's a lot of blood you got to go in there, partner. Oh! Talking about the blade going through him and breaking off. That man's got a steel rod going through him. He's not gonna die, but you got anybody out there with alchemy that could patch this up? All that not killing and getting in the way and trying to save lives is over here getting him killed. And yeah, what was happening there? Why all of a sudden is the soul being pulled? Why now? It's that we've never seen this happen, and here we go. It's just yanking him to the other side. The episode's gonna end here, isn't it? Oh no, we got a little bit of time left. Anybody gonna get down there? He needs that stone if he could find it. Alright, hopefully we can turn these guys on our side too. Life for a life. He saved yours. That's gonna hurt. Mm-hmm. A life force in place of a philosopher's stone? Could you use that in any scenario that you wanted to use a stone in? Hmm. Could that be used in every scenario, though? Because, I mean, who's to say he even needs the stone to accomplish what he wants to know? Or maybe because it's something that he. Maybe the greater the task, the more souls he would need. He can use maybe his soul for a, a task that small. Interesting. A man saved Kimberly's life. Oh, there it is. Well, they finally have a stone that's not in a hostile possession that kind of owes them one, so we'll see. Yeah, it was interesting because he didn't even really perform a feat that great. It's not like he fully healed himself where the organs were, I don't know why that's auto starting, or everything was back to normal, organ regeneration, the skin. It just looked like he kind of like patched it for the time being so that he didn't bleed out. It was an interesting conversation, though. I mean, could you sacrifice your life force, your soul, years off your life, health to perform something that grand that would require normally a philosopher's stone? I don't know. I mean, clearly that's what he just did, correct? We'll kind of see how that plays down the line. Um, Besides that, I mean, nothing too crazy happened this episode. Kind of I think the biggest talking point was when May, Dr. Markov, Winry, and Scar were kind of exchanging the terms that were written in a different language and talking about this drug that is used to extend life and all this kind of stuff. But I think the biggest part of the episode was the talk of the Golden when they were talking about this golden man came to Shing and taught um alchemy. And it makes me kind of think, like, was that Van Hohenheim that did that? He just traveled to foreign lands and right here. And then so would he be immune to whatever it is that because if he was the one that founded alchemy, it would make sense that maybe whatever the original homunculus slash father does to disengage people's alchemy wouldn't work because Van Hohenheim would know pretty much the basics of it down to its like elementary form, and if he could, create a branch that sprouts from that, it makes sense. He brought alchemy to Shing, an immortal man who had golden hair and eyes. And like why they would even show him there in this frame with that, sounds like Ed and Al. Yeah, I mean it would just had to be him, but yeah, maybe he, made a splinter. I mean, we know they are differently, what they use and what they're able to do with it. So I thought that was probably the most interesting part of the episode. But we'll see. We got 22 episodes left. Episode 64 is the magical number. Don't keep chugging along. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,